You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday.
I feel free! Back off!
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hey, don't move, bitch. You're about to get arrested. So why don't you go back to your
ass!
You can't throw hands on me. And you just threw our pole in the water. I'm going to grab my pole.
You can take a picture. I've been filming the whole thing.
I'm going to grab my pole before I leave.
Oh, I'm not?
Please tell me you got that on film, that she just pushed me.
Yeah, no, I got it on film. I got it on film.
Really? Show my face. Pole in the water.
Big deal, you little.
Hey, don't get mad when I go walking through.
On the board. You're
when I go stomping through all that.
How?
You're on private property, you little.
We understand that. I'm sorry.
Then get your ass off of here.
I said I was leaving.
You don't look like it.
You have to grab our pole now. You want
me
to
out of here.
I gotta grab my pole
I
now.
don't care what you do.
Oh wait, we can stay.
Get off our property.
Wait,
I'm
we
going
can stay.
in your pond now.
Lady, I'm about to throw you in the water. Get the out of here.
Get the.
It's my water. Get out of here. Before you see the footage and this big mouth Karen. So why so ugly? Why are you being so ugly here? Okay? This is a fishing pole. Just trying to cast a line, Bennie. Why so ugly? The water's mine, the land is mine, the bush is mine, mine. Why?
Yeah, it's really mind-numbing, like, especially because, like, look, I'm just gonna make a wild guess. Like, if I had a guess, I would say, like, her Facebook feed, I could pretty much guarantee you is filled with, like, a bunch of, like, eat, pray, love, like, oh, just trying to spread peace and joy everywhere. I love the wilderness. I love the outdoors, right? Because, like, it's just so wild, though, that, like, for whatever reason, like, I think a lot of baby boomers collectively in the United States have decided to just actively hate young people across the board. They see young people and they're like, no, this is terrible. It's like the next evolution of Get Off My Lawn, where just go back a couple weeks ago and you literally have like a bunch of young people that were literally gunned down just for accidentally showing up in the wrong place. This is a very similar situation. I could totally see somebody being like, oh, this looks like a decent fishing spot, not realizing it's private property. A normal person would just respond by just saying like, hey, this is actually private property and I'd appreciate it if you leave. But instead of doing the normal thing, they like lash out as though it's some sort of like personal affront to them, like it's the end of the world, and they start freaking out. And it's just is this needless anger that is simmering sort of across the country, especially with like the older generation in the United States. And honestly, I really have to blame a lot of the media for like capitalizing on this anger and trying to constantly stir up like a lot of paranoia and fear and just hatred so that people are always on edge, and that if you see somebody doing something that is such a small teeny tiny thing, there's so many people that will lash out as though it's like the end of the world, when at the end of the day what really happened, a bunch of young people showed up to go fishing at a spot that they thought was public but wasn't public, and you could have just asked them to leave, but instead you freaked out.
Yeah, or you could have just said, if you catch something and you don't want to throw it back, I'm happy to make you lunch. Okay? That's what you could have done. But you're exactly right. And I don't want to just cast a wide net and say it's people of a certain generation, but sometimes people of a certain level, age, means, when they're rich enough, they buy private beaches and get mad at people kids who just want to dip their feet in the sand and didn't know, oh, now you own the beach. It's bizarre, but you're right. Pitch a lemonade stand and get your head bitten off, or worse. Or worse. She's something else. Karens don't disappoint.